Everyone, welcome to the 2022 Golden Days Parade. Happy Golden Azusa Days. My name is Sam Perdomo, and I am the principal at Gladstone High School in Azusa Unified School District, here with my partner.
Good morning, Azusa. Welcome to the Golden Days Parade. My name is Paul Hernandez. I work at the district office. I'm the director of Student Support Services.
And we are so glad to be here this morning. Please bear with us as they come down. We just wanted to give you guys a warm hello. And as the parade entrants come by, we will be announcing them.
We want to welcome you back. We know it has been a very, very long 3 years. We are looking forward to this, just setting the stage for future great Golden Days parades to come.
Please cheer on the Azusa Police Department Traffic Bureau as we come back after 3 years. And opening up for us today as our color guard, our very own Gladstone High School JROTC and members of our Girl Scouts River Trails, proudly displaying our USA colors. These young leaders represent the Cadet Corps from Gladstone High School. The U.S. Army JROTC under the direction of First Sergeant Marvin Herbert, Jr. and Sergeant First Class Henry Granados. This is their 24th year of participation. The unit is commanded by the Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Althea Ito, and Azusa Aztec Company is commanded by Cadet Major Graciela Anaya. Specific elements of this unit include their color guard and marching unit. Welcome.
Welcome and congratulations to our next generation of heroes.
Let's welcome Let's welcome members of the American Legion Post 180 here in Azusa. Yeah. This is the local branch of the nationwide veterans organization serving local military veterans and their families. They are represented today with post members riding antique vehicles and motorcycles. Our thanks to those who served our country. A special shout out to our oldest living Azusa veterans, Gilbert M. Ortiz, born July 3rd, 1924, a member of the U.S. Army who was involved in the invasion of Normandy in 1944.
Congratulations, Post 180, and a huge shout out to those tricked out motorcycles and custom vehicles.
Here is our 2022 Parade Grand Marshal, Clarence Singleton, and his wife, who are being escorted by our Station 32 Fire Department. Clarence is a motivational speaker, author, a retired United States Marine, a veteran of the Vietnam War, and a Purple Heart recipient. Singleton is also a decorated former New York City firefighter whose unit responded to the first attack on the World Trade Center in 1993, where he was credited with saving numerous lives. After retiring in 2000, Singleton volunteered for duty on 9/11 at the World Trade Center, where he was seriously wounded. Coming up next, we have the Azusa Gladstone Marching Alliance making their debut together for the 2022-23 marching season. The marching bands of Azusa High School and Gladstone High School have decided to combine 1 year before the school's merger in 2023. The bands are each represented in their traditional school band uniform led by each school's ID banner. Today marks the first performance together, followed by their first marching tournament later this afternoon at Ayala High School. The bands are led by band directors Douglas A. McKenna Jr. and Jason Ma. Drum majors Benson Manzano, Samantha Albaran, Jupiter Perdosa, Pauline Perez, and color guard captain Jonathan Roldan, and percussion captains Jorge Fuentes and Chris Morales. Welcome.
Also, for those of you at home watching on Facebook Live, YouTube, or other streaming, we have 2 QR codes up there, one for the lineup and the other for judging. So point your phone at the QR code if you want to participate in the judging activities.
In addition, there will be also a QR code for the program today as well. Following them is the Gladstone High School varsity football team and varsity cheer are finishing the final year at the high school. Both head coaches of these teams are Gladstone alumni, which will always hold a special place in their hearts. Last of the Gladiators. Forever a Gladiator, Gladiators forever. Looking good, Gladiators, looking good, yeah. I have a special place in my heart for the Gladiators. There they are. Up next, we want to recognize and welcome Senator Susan Rubio. It's being driven by Carol McQuillan in a 2001 Toyota Solara. She represents the 22nd District and the majority of the San Gabriel Valley. She served 17 years as a local elementary school teacher, 4 as a city clerk, and 9 as a Baldwin Park council member before being elected to the Senate. Since first elected in 2018, she has brought in over $120 million to our community to support public safety, provide community projects and parks, and address the homeless crisis. She has also authored numerous laws to protect our families and support our youth. Welcome, Senator Rubio. Please welcome our mayor, the Honorable Robert Gonzalez. Joining Mayor Gonzalez is his wife, Rochelle. Great to see you, Mayor. Also joining us today is Mayor Pro Tem Andrew Mendez. Riding along with Mayor Pro Tem Mendez, our daughters Raquel, Scarlett, and Juliet. Welcome. Next, we have Azusa City Council member Edward Alvarez. Accompanying him is his wife Martha, his children Christina and Eddie Jr. He is riding a 1951 Pontiac Chieftain driven by Tony Guerrera. Welcome.
Next up, coming in a very stylish 2005 Mustang, we have Azusa City Councilman member Jesse Avila. Welcome, council member. He is being driven by Susie Guerrera Denton. Very nice convertible Mustang.
We also have council member Dennis Beckwith and his wife Rhonda. They are riding a 2001 Mustang Cobra driven by Yan. We now welcome our city clerk, Jeffrey Cornejo. He is being driven by Joe Farino in a 1972 Chevy Malibu convertible. We now have our city treasurer, Art Vasquez. He is being driven by City of Azusa Deputy City Manager, Nico de Andeskaya. Next, we welcome City Manager Sergio Gonzalez. He is being driven by Ron Call over his 1974 Chevy Blazer. Welcome our very own Azusa Golden Days Committee, whose tireless efforts are truly appreciated. Thank you all for your hard work in putting together this wonderful week.
Coming down the streets is one of our honored citizens, Terry Harbin, who worked as a special education teacher for the Azusa Unified School District and went on to become a healthcare coordinator for the school district, who would help families get the resources that were needed. Honored citizen Sally Benzer is a lifelong resident of Azusa. She also worked for the Azusa Unified School District from 1972 to 2000. First at Paramount School, then went on to work at Azusa High School as a secretary in the attendance office. She still goes to Azusa High School football games with her shirt, hat, and clappers, and says it's Azusa pride. These amazing sisters are driven today by recreational staff member Jennifer Esparza in a very stylish pink vehicle. Welcome. Honored citizen Jim Griffith has dedicated his time volunteering for the Veterans Memorial Committee Veterans Banner Program and has served as an usher at St. Francis of Rome Church for the past 20 years. He helps maintain and secure the hardware and cleaning of the military banners and is also a commissioner for the city of Azusa. Jim is still active with the city and the mayor to ensure our heroes are celebrated and recognized.
Next.
We have our Civic Grand Marshal, Mark Gonzalez. Mark is being driven by Community Resources staff member Sarah Serrano in an orange moke. Can you hear? Oh, there we go.
Bringing home more excitement to the parade is the Azusa High School varsity and JV cheer. This group is led by head coach Christina Fuente, assistant coaches Melissa Lopez, Lizzie Castaneda, and Denise Mariscal. These teams perform at most sporting events at the school. Next we have the 2022 Azusa High School football team. Team captain is Edward Stevenson Jr. Co-captains, Alexis Sanchez Contreras, and Martin Cuevas. Head coaches, Mark Brownstead. The team won the 2021 Monteview League Championship and is hoping to do the same 2022, as well as make it to the playoffs for the second consecutive year.
Just behind them, please welcome Azusa's finest. Once again this year, we want to thank these courageous men and women for keeping the Canyon City safe each and every year. Interim Chief Rocky Wenrick is driven by Steve Alvarez Mott. Let's also admire the Azusa Police Department's Bearcat SWAT truck. Nice.
Next, coming down the street, making a grand entrance on their mounts, we have the El Monte Police Department's equestrian team. The El Monte Department has had a history of utilizing mounted officers in the 1940s through the 1950s. The recently updated program has officers and their mounts undergo hundreds of hours of training for their wide range of specialized skills. Welcome to the El Monte Police Department.
Okay. The Azusa Rotary Club up next is a nonprofit organization that supports local and international causes. Every year they organize the Field of Glory, installing hundreds of American flags in front of City Hall. The proceeds from this event support AUSD students in the form of scholarships, leadership camps, music programs, Interact clubs, and veteran services. Today they display the Freedom Flag, a national symbol of remembrance of 9/11, teaching future generations about the tragic event.
Next we have the Azusa Softball Little League. The organization is looking to build the league to give girls more exposure and opportunity in sports and life experiences. They are helping to keep youth safe and, in addition, learning lifelong important skills both on the field and off the field. Welcome, Azusa Softball Little League. And now introducing Triad Fitness and the Triad Fight Club, an affordable community gym that includes personal training, fitness classes, and a boxing program for all ages here in the city of Azusa. It's also home to world champion Zach Padilla. Visit the Triad location for more information.
Top Billing Entertainment Performance Academy is up next. We're excited to be celebrating their 13th anniversary. They are presenting the musical Seussical Jr., say that 10 times, and are dressed as the main characters, Cat in the Hat, Thing 1 and Thing 2. I think that's what we're considered there, Mr. Hernandez. And Gertrude McFuzz, Horton, and the Elephant, with the rest of the cast joining them. Here, each performer is given top billing, treated with respect and admiration, given professional instruction, and given the opportunity for a featured solo, no matter their talented level. Welcome.
Some of the many classics from Dr. Seuss, Starbelly Sneetches, and of course, Cat in the Hat, along with Would You Eat Them in a Box? Would You Eat Them with a Fox? Would you eat them here or there? Would you, Mr. Perdomo, eat them anywhere?
Why not? Up next, Azusa Little League. This is 2022 Azusa American Little League District 19. They are 8, 9, 10-year-old Tournament of Champion winners. Head coach Brian Flexen, assistant coach Hector Mojica, assistant coach Adam Weinicki. Team moms are Isabel and Valerie. Okay. As a 2019 Gladiator Nonprofit of the Year recipient, the Little Sunshine Foundation missions is to provide underprivileged youth in the community the necessary resources to improve their quality of life through literacy and sports programs, while also providing an avenue to train young adults on how to give back to their community, because we believe every child deserves a little sunshine. Our thanks to Little Sunshine Foundation for joining us today. Next up, Veteran Peer Access Network. The organization, they are part of JV SoCal for veterans and their families. We connect them to available resource and provide peer support, assisting them to overcome the multiple barriers to obtain resources.
And now rolling down the street and soon into a neighborhood near you, schools and parks, the city library Bookmobile is one of the city's and only mobile library, carrying hundreds of awesome books from children's fiction to nonfiction reads. Visit the mobile book at your nearest stop to apply for library cards, check out books, and learn about the amazing programs and services the Azusa Library offers. They are looking forward to serving the wonderful community of Azusa as you delve into fiction, nonfiction, fantasy, and any other literary wonders that await. Welcome to the City Mobile Book Library.
Up next, Encouragement Community Church. It's a place of truth, hope, and purpose. Members of the church are joining us today in the parade. Everyone is welcome to their Sunday services held each week at 10 a.m. at Memorial Park North Auditorium. Join in for a great time of worship, teaching, and fellowship. Up next, it's the Copili Aztec Dancers. The group director, Ray Ramirez from East Los Angeles, was one of the first Chicanos to learn from the original maestro Florencio Yescas, who is noted for bringing the first Aztec group to the U.S. from Taguba, Mexico City in the early 1970s. All of their regalia is handmade with traditional symbols and is part of the discipline of being a danzante. Up next, in his lowrider, here is Sergio Ariola with the classic lowrider. Sergio is proud to be supporting the city of Azusa and participating in today's parade. He is a member of Classified East LA Car Club. Our next entry is Azusa Beautiful. This is a volunteer organization that promotes a clean, safe, and vibrant Azusa. A group of volunteers founded the organization to continue with tree plantings, community cleanups, and street cleaning projects. President Maricela Cueva is riding today in a 1969 MG driven by Tim O'Connor.
A huge shout out to that British racing green color of that car. Next up, City of Hope believes diversity, equity, and inclusion are key in serving our mission to provide compassionate patient care, driven, innovative discovery, and advanced vital education focused on eliminating cancer and diabetes in every single community. Their diverse staff, patients, and community partnerships help them to understand this and improve their efforts to respect and reflect those differences. Welcome, City of Hope.
I believe Mr. Hernandez is a survivor. Mr. Hernandez.
Hashtag stand up to cancer.
You're up next. That's Gabriel.
All right, coming up now in an Infinity Azusa Unified School District Board of Education Board President Adrian Greer. First up is Gabriela Arianes, our board member. Mr. Perdomo, is it true that Miss Arianes is a graduate of Gladstone High School?
Indeed she is. Indeed she is. And
we hear it to you too, member Arianes. Congratulations. Next up is board member Yolanda Rodriguez Pena, who is a frequent visitor to every single site and is everywhere in the city at any given moment. Welcome, Ms. Rodriguez Pena.
we appreciate you, Miss Rodriguez Pena. We appreciate you.
And coming up next, our board president, Mr. Adrian Greer, who looks out for students not only as a board member, but also in Homework House. Welcome. And in a very stylish Ford, we have board clerk Shiloene Cruz Gonzalez.
Riding in very own school bus, we have inside the bus Superintendent Arturo Ortega, Assistant Superintendent Latasha Jamal, Assistant Superintendent. Norma Camacho, Assistant Superintendent. Jorge Ronquillo. And you're up next for the district honorees, Mr. Hernandez.
For our district honorees, we have Cecilia Castro, we have Kathleen Sausagan. Welcome. And our admin classified of the year, our admin of the year was Jeanette Flores. Okay. Next up on the flatbed is Murray Elementary School with their float. Congratulations to Jorge, Elijah, and Jefferson for this year's theme selection. Azusa's Golden Adventures. Murray's student leadership team is here to show their mountaineer spirit alongside Principal Mr. Adrian Acosta and leadership advisors Mr. Hio, Mr. Conger, Mr. V, and Miss Ellis.
Azusa's first Cub Scout Pack in almost 20 years. Here is Pack 777, small but mighty. Their clubs are comprised of AUSD students, both boys and girls, from kindergarten to 5th grade. The Cubs are marching in uniform with their pack leaders also in uniforms.
Also joining us is Boy Scout Troop 461, located in Covina, and is part of the San Gabriel Valley District in the Greater Area LA Council. Troop 461 utilizes the patrol method and an outdoor program to provide a platform that challenges our scouts to build confidence. Welcome, future Eagle Scouts.
Foothill Family up next. Foothill Family believes healthy families are the basis of every child's promise for a bright future. They are leaders in providing comprehensive health care, early childhood development programs, and social services that include prevention. As my paper's flying. Intervention, treatment, and support programs for children, teen adults, and seniors. Services are provided in homes, at schools, in community, and at their family centers throughout the San Gabriel and Pomona valleys. Learn more at foothillfamily.org.
Don't forget, if you're watching at home, to use those QR codes on your screen for not only the lineup, but also for voting. And the program as well. As my well-versed partner reminded me. Thank you, Mr. Perdomo.
It's my pleasure, Mr. Hernandez. And coming up right now is Talented Arts. Dancing their way down the parade route are members of the Talented Arts School of Performing Arts, under the direction of their president and CEO, Mr. A.J. Vasquez. They are performing arts schools. They are a performing arts schools and a program provider. They offer fun classes and activities for kids. Their classes are affordable for parents and families, so everyone can join the fun. Dancers practice once a week for our beginner hip-hop dance class. Welcome, the Talented Art Dancers. Here comes the Summer Solstice Mobile Boutique. When parked on the street, you can step inside to shop for women clothing and accessories. They also just opened the only women's boutique in downtown Azusa, located on 6th and Azusa Boulevard. Welcome. Coming up is Athens Services. Athens Services is a local family-owned waste collection and recycling company that has been a fixture in the greater Los Angeles community for the past 60 years. They provide innovative, consistent, and quality environmental services to more than 250,000 customers in the 50-plus communities they serve. They reuse, recycling, and composting. Athens diverts valuable resources from landfills. Athens is a strong supporter of our community, donating thousands of dollars yearly to support local organizations. And up front, that was Mr. Hernandez. That's his vehicle on the weekend?
That is correct. That is my vehicle. Actually, I wish that was my vehicle on the weekend, Mr. Perdomo.
Oh, it's bigger than the car you drive now. You could barely fit into the one you drive now. Coming up now is Mariachi Herencia Michoacana. I think I pronounced that right. This group was formed by enthusiastic parents and lovers of our musical roots, tired of the management in other groups where they've put personal economic interest first. The group is performing with a float decorated with flowers with Mexican themes. They also have mariachi members performing. The musicians are wearing mariachi suits. Welcome.
Fruitfully Yours. Thank you, mariachis. They sound amazing. Fruitfully Yours, whose mission is to inspire the world to prevent food waste, fight food insecurity, and protect the environment. Fruitfully Yours started in 2017 to prevent fruit waste in the community. They harvest and donate unwanted fruit to local food banks. To date, over 70,000 pounds of fruit have been saved and more than 40,000 individuals have been positively impacted. Founders are Mahir Anada and Vidyet Kaur.
Passing through is Chick-fil-A. The cow from Azusa, the Chick-fil-A cow from Azusa and Glendora Commons. They're proud to be your nearest Chick-fil-A, serving freshly prepared food crafted with quality ingredients every day.
And Mr. Perdomo, don't forget to take back some of those extra packets that you have taken from Chick-fil-A. Next up, the Azusa Pacers is a free community running club that emphasizes positive energy and good vibes. They welcome walkers and runners of all levels, from casual social walkers to advanced marathoners. 26.2 miles. They are currently training for the LA Marathon as well as the Boston Marathon. Good luck, Azusa Pacers. We hope to see those bright red jerseys in both of those marathons.
Let's welcome Citrus College to the parade. Citrus College provides students quality educational experiences and support services that lead to the successful completion of degrees, transfers, certificates, career technical education, and basic skills proficiency. Representing the college are elected official trustee Dr. Anthony Contreras, who's also the principal at Center. There he is. And Community District Governing Board accompanied by Superintendent President Dr. Greg Schultz of the Citrus Community College District. Welcome.
Thank you to Citrus College Owls for everything that you do, not only for your students, but also at Azusa Unified. Thank you. Next up, the Ontario Ovation Twirlers. Our next entry is bringing the great sport of baton twirling back to a new generation of young athletes. The Ontario Ovation Twirlers are proud to promote the sport of baton twirling as a unique alternative to traditional sports. Twirlers perform at city parades, showcases, and competitions, all while building confidence and self-esteem in a team-oriented environment. The Ontario Ovation Twirlers invite you to come twirl with us.
Next up, we have the Azusa Chamber of Commerce. The chairman of the board, Lonnie De La Garza. The chamber is unique as a result of its eclectic mix of business members. Representing the Azusa Pacific University Athletics is the APU Cheer. APU Cheer will be dancing, marching, and walking along the parade route to bring awareness to the university and share upcoming events with the City of Azusa residents. They will also be performing as they progress through the parade route. APU Cheer will hand out small flyers inviting the community to future athletic events.
Welcome, APU Cheer. Mr. Perdomo, are you an alumni of APU?
I am an alumni of APU.
As am I. Go Cougars.
Oh, wait, here comes Montgomery Lightning McQueen from the animated Pixar franchise Cars, including Cars 2 and Cars 3. He also appears in the TV series Cars Tunes and Cars on the Road. Please welcome Lightning McQueen. I'll do next. I saw it once. Joining us next is Max's Mexican Cuisine. They are joined by Mariachi Alma de Mi Tierra, providing wonderful music for our parade today. Our thanks to Max's for their entry in the parade today.
Joining us next is the San Gabriel Valley Economic Partnership. They are a Fortune 500 company, educational institutions and local government enhancing and maintaining the vitality and strength of one of the fastest growing regions in Southern California. Luis Portillo is their CEO and Amy Fowl is the Director of Workforce Development. The partnership started in 1991 by 3 city managers who believed the San Gabriel Valley area businesses, organizations, and schools needed political advocacy, business services, workforce development, and networking opportunities.
And coming right across here is our future leaders. Everyone say hello to our Girl Scouts. These young leaders spend all year supporting their community through various projects. They also spend their time learning new skills such as gardening, writing, public speaking, something Mr. Hernandez needs some work on, money management, and entrepreneurship, to name a few. Our local Girl Scouts would like to thank the community for their support during their fall product and cookie sales. I love those Girl Scout cookies. Thank you for your continued support.
Yes, you do, Mr. Perdomo. Love those Girl Scout cookies. Azusa Light and Water, owned by the city of Azusa, provides over 17,000 households and local businesses with safe and reliable drinking water and electricity at low and affordable costs. Azusa Light and Water has a small but efficient team of 71 employees who provide excellent service to the Azusa community. This bucket truck from the electric division, driven by ALW lineman Christian Lopez, is fueled by compressed natural gas to help reduce the carbon footprint and is used to perform a variety of tasks on overhead power lines. Thank you, Azusa Light and Water, for always keeping the lights on and water flowing.
Coming up are the SGV Trojans, a nonprofit travel baseball organization founded in 2019. With us today is their current 12U team that is driven to attend the 2023 Cooperstown All-American Games. Yeah. They are based out of the city of Azusa. Founders Alonzo and Ashley Murrow were born and raised in Azusa. Both worked as park and recreation leaders and continue volunteer coaching the youth here in our city. They want to thank everyone who has helped them succeed.
Seroptimist International of Azusa Glendora was founded in 1950 by a group of women who wanted to make a difference in the lives of women and girls in their local community. Today they have over 30 members who come together by providing community support through their programs and events. In the first car is their current president, Rhonda Beltran, who is a lifelong resident of Azusa. Riding in the second car is Marilyn Grinsdale, chair of their Live Your Dream program. And in the third car, membership chair Lori Wola. And in the fourth car, a special guest, Amber Garcia, winner of the former mentioned Live Your Dream Award, who went on to become one of the region's finalists. Welcome, Seroptimist in cars. Mr. Perdomo, don't you wish you could have a car like that?
I do. Up next is Knight Rider, the Kit Car, which is an American action crime drama television series broadcast on NBC from September 26, 1982 to April 4, 1986. The show starred David Hasselhoff as Michael Knight, assisted by Kit, an advanced artificial intelligent, self-aware, and nearly indestructible car. This is the original car from the popular series. Awesome. Up next here, we have the U.S. Forestry Service and their classic fire engine, and none other than Smokey Bear. Smokey and friends from the Angeles National Forest are asking you to follow fire restrictions and be fire safe in the forest. Only you can prevent forest fires.
Next up, here is the Azusa Junior All-American Youth Football and Cheer. They are a non-profit organization that has been in Azusa since 1972. They are the only program that all youth football and cheer players must maintain a 2 2.0 in order to participate in the program. They are proud of their youth and they continue to strive for excellence. Go, Azusa Raiders.
Mr. Hernandez could never have participated because he could never maintain a 2.0 average. He was hovering at the 1.0 or below. Up next, we have, we're still here with the Azusa Raiders.
Welcome, Azusa Raiders.
Next up, the San Gabriel Valley Habitat for Humanity, bringing us this float. The float features a colorful display including a playhouse and other features representing home ownership. In every Habitat home, you will find the work and dedication of many people, all working with a common goal, helping another family build strength, stability, and self-reliance through shelter.
The San Gabriel and Lower Los Angeles Rivers and Mountain Conservancy is one of 10 conservancies within the California Resource Agency. Their mission is to preserve open space and habitat in order to provide for low-impact recreation and educational uses, wildlife habitat restoration and protection, and watershed improvements within their jurisdiction. Mark Stanley, Executive Officer, is driven by Ashkin Bashkar in his 2004 Mazda Speed MX-5 Miata.
And the Azusa Women's Club is up next. They are a community of women dedicated to enhancing the city of Azusa, creating leadership experiences, carrying out charitable service programs, and enriching the lives of members and residents through public engagement and educational opportunities. They support several community-focused programs, such as the Community Emergency Response Team and a scholarship program for Azusa District High School students. Welcome. And finally, to close out the parade, this 2022 Golden Days Parade, we have the beautiful horses from Rancho Cerrado from Azusa. I know. Thank you, everyone, for a wonderful Azusa Golden Days Parade. We hope to see everybody here again this year, 2023, where it will be just as fabulous. I was honored to be here with my co-host, Mr. Hernandez.
Yes, you are honored, Mr. Perdomo. I would like to say thank you again to the Azusa residents and all those who participated in the parade. It was a great experience. We look forward to seeing you again next year. Congratulations to the Azusa Golden Days Committee on everything that they have accomplished.
Thank you, everyone. Hope to see everybody later. Take care.